Counsel, want to call your next witness, please?
Yes, Your Honor. The state calls Deputy Raymond Maycock.
Good morning, you are.
Good morning, Deputy Maycock.
Welcome. This is our witness stand. When you get there, what I'd like to do is just remain standing for a bit. Raise your right hand and be sworn.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you should give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Please state your full legal name for the record.
Raymond Maycock Jr.
Please spell your first and last name for the court.
First name Raymond. Last name Maycock.
Thank you, sir.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
That microphone adjusts up or down, not back and forth.
Yes, sir.
You ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you introduce yourself to the jury with your name and where you're currently employed?
Good morning. My name is Raymond Maycock. I'm currently employed at the Guard Sheriff's Office in the Central State Division.
And what's your title?
I'm a deputy, detention deputy, I'm sorry.
And how long have you been employed by BSO?
I've been employed for 6 years now.
As a detention deputy?
Yes, ma'am.
And where exactly do you work as a detention deputy?
I work in the booking area.
Okay, at the jail, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And what are your duties and responsibilities?
I'm responsible for processing inmates that come in and out of jail.
Okay, and does that processing include fingerprinting defendants that come in and out of the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is that? I'm going to turn your attention to February 13, 2019. What does that entail when an individual comes in?
When an individual comes in, I fingerprint them, take the first shot, and process all their arrest data.
Okay, and during the course of your normal duties as a detention deputy, did you come into contact with the defendant Jamell Demons back on February 13th of 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
And where did you come into contact with him?
In the processing area.
And what was your role in processing the defendant?
My fingerprinting.
And similar to your general duties, you would have processed him, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Showing the witness what was previously shown to defense counsel the state's view for identification. Deputy, can you take a look at that? It's a 2-page document, and when you're done, you can look up. Do you recognize that?
Yes, ma'am.
How is it that you recognize it?
It has my CCN on it.
And what is your CCN?
It's a work ID.
Is that unique to you?
Yes, ma'am.
And is this in the same or substantially the same condition as when you last took it back on February 13th of 2019?
No, ma'am.
What's the difference?
I took the fingerprints on an electronic monitor.
And does BSO then store that electronic document in their BSO system?
Yes, ma'am.
Other than that, any change?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, the state moves into evidence what was pre-marked as State's U, the State's next numbered exhibit.
Any objection?
No objection.
It'll be admitted.
States U will be marked States 27.
Deputy, do you have any further involvement with the defendant, Mr. Demons?
No, ma'am.
Do you see the defendant, Jamell Demons, in the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you point him out by an article of clothing and his location in the courtroom?
You see to my right hand side, has on a sweater and a suit jacket.
Is that the individual that you fingerprinted back on February 13th of 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
Is there any cross-examination?
Just briefly.
Thank you.